Hello, everyone. It's the Affectionist Tony. I'm here for Jupiter. I always want to say 2023. I'm not reading for the year and dipping out on y'all. Summer 2023. Late as fuck, right? Yeah. So, let's get started. I had like this idea of a sugar rush coming through. This idea of a sugar rush for you guys. So things are working really well. They're going really well. They're doing really well. They're being really well. Everybody's on their best behavior. Everything's like hella elevated and shit like that. I feel like there's not too much fucking it up, you know what I'm saying? So more kind of like exploration of this. So, and there's a lot of 5 type things going on. So 5 and then 5 points essentially. So okay, so you're at the top of your game. And I'm focused more on you because it's not that people around you are haters. It's not that. But I kind of feel like you are very much focused on what you need to do. I think the summertime is a focusing time for you, Jupiter people, Jupiterians, people who have significant Jupiter placements, or you're curious about Jupiter, or you have significant Sag placements. I feel like not being focused on other people and being focused on yourself is like the best method. Like really focus on yourself. Like, I don't know, like I feel like it's not, I don't feel like anything outside of yourself is a major concern. And what you need to do, I feel like it just be really, really wrapped in yourself and what you're doing and what you got going on. Because it's not like there's any distractions, but there potentially could be if you're not wrapped up in yourself and what you got going on, and like wholeheartedly wrapped up in yourself. Like you stand on your own and what you want and what you believe in, and you go for that, and that is something that's never wavering within yourself. Like you're gonna get the most money being authentic to yourself and not waffling. You can waffle between opportunities, and not even waffling, like actively choosing between opportunities, actually actively choosing between things you want to do, but you can't waffle in who you are. You gotta stand on something and stand for something, because if you don't, like these opportunities don't come to you, and these are opportunities that like they're not established, but you can through your work establish yourself within them. You know what I'm saying? Like, and there's people who see you doing work and they help you out at various stages, or it's like higher spiritual order like helps you out, right? And it's like it's not a lot with this Ace of Pentacles, but I kind of feel like it's the ability to reset yourself and to be able to pivot in any direction that you want to go in when you have mastered something enough that requires you to pivot because you need a new challenge. So you need challenges to come into your life that come in the form of pivoting, like significant pivotal moments that help you master something about yourself. Very self-involved, very self-revolving. But that's not a bad thing, because it's just like, if more people like mind their goddamn business, people will be farther ahead in general. Like if people just mind their fucking business and stop making all these things, they would be farther ahead because they would be so wrapped up in themselves that they could do shit. Like, I feel like a lot of external forces kind of fuck people up. And for Jupiter, I don't feel like you have that energy around you, or you're encouraged to not have that energy around you of someone like always looking externally. And part of the Hierophant is kind of like in religious settings that like external like validation via religion, and particularly with the religious figure being that intermediary. You are encouraged to kind of like become your own Hierophant and develop the discernment to make decisions in your life that are pivotal for you, and but authentically you and what you want. You have to know what you want and stand on it. You have to know what you need and stand on it, and you have to verbalize it. Self-mastery and mastery of whatever it is that you're trying to like achieve is pivotal for you. I feel like with this Two of Pentacles also, there could be like juggling time periods of different things. And it could also be spirit kind of juggling a time period for you. So it could be like you go on a red herring, I guess, which would be like a distraction or something like that. Something that throws you off. And that is divinely guided, because it's like either way you grow and develop within yourself and you get strong within yourself, but it could be that a certain path that you take, you gain a little bit more mastery and a little bit more fine-tuning, right? You still end up great, like fucking magnificent, but like one just has a slight edge over the other. It's a slight edge, and it's a opportunity that looks innocent enough. Like it's nothing outrageously like outrageous feeling. Like it's very mundane. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles is a very pivotal yet mundane type thing, because I feel like it's just a seed of opportunity. It's not something that you perhaps with like a higher pentacle count you would feel obligated to take, or there would be a fight, flight, freeze kind of response. I feel like the Ace of Pentacles comes across as more about like, I could, like with this Two of Pentacles idea, like I can take it or I cannot. I can weigh it out and choose it, or I can't, I don't. But I'm not necessarily losing something. Whereas I feel like for this reading in particular, a higher pentacle count may feel like there's an obligation to follow through with it. There's a need to maybe work on the guilt of not taking certain opportunities, the guilt of not following things through, the guilt of expectations on you, and other people's projections onto you. And that's why I'm saying with this reading, you're really needing to just focus on whatever the fuck you got going on. The Ten of Pentacles also feels like a very heavy investment that you cannot easily pivot from either, because you're so grounded in it and rooted in it, and perhaps egoically you're very rooted to the idea of what you have done to get it and what you have to now do to maintain it and to protect it. And it may just be a very defensive mode about the Ten of Pentacles, why it would not perhaps come out. So I would stay very self-aware also, and self-involved. Like the Ace of Pentacles is just, it's something where, like I said, you don't necessarily feel obligated to it. It doesn't feel heavy. It feels like, oh, like something you pick up on the side of the road becomes like very pivotal to you in the future. And you don't know that perhaps, but you kind of do know it. You know that it's very fortuitous. And that there's no coincidence. Ace of Pentacles kind of feels like that too. There's no coincidence in this, but you're choosing to like pick it up, and through that journey, you kind of gain something over it. Like I said, if you were to not pick it up, it would be cool. You would learn and gain mastery over yourself. I just feel like there's certain peculiarities with some of the pivots that you need to you need to take or should take, it would be more advantageous for you to take those weird, quirky pivots, because on some level, I feel like they would reveal things about yourself that are more weighty, even though the situation themselves seems more inconsequential, essentially. Like the lasting impact on what you learn about yourself from like dating somebody and it is a really like shit date, or like going out and salsa dancing and you're shoe breaking and someone like helping you, like really quirky things where you have to kind of like almost also think on the fly, which helps to develop your abilities to do whatever it is you need to do and gain mastery over that. I think you're supposed to master your ability to deal with situations where you have to pivot. So you could be in a field as a worker where you have to pivot a lot and you have to be quick on your feet and think about things and not be so attached to the opinions of others. And there's an internal knowing that how you're pivoting is the right way, and you have to like fully kind of be convinced of that within yourself. You have to have that conviction within yourself to do it. So I think gaining some sort of mastery over yourself and understanding that the conviction that you have to follow things through, to even just follow things, will reward you. Waffling isn't recommended here, but definitely choosing opportunities and kind of treating each one with like curiosity and intrigue, but ultimately going on whatever one kind of instinctively feels more right to you, whatever right means for you. That's how it should go. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I feel like these videos are so much shorter in comparison to the batch that I did before. And I don't know if it's because I need to eat or what, but like I'm gonna go eat. So yeah, that's what feels right to me. So yeah, thank you, Jupiter. I hope that you found this summer 2023 reading impactful, insightful, enlightening. And yeah, I'll talk to you guys in the fall. All right, take care. Bye.